My beloved child, come closer and rest with me tonight. The day is ending. The noise is fading. The responsibilities, the pressures, the worries, and the questions that followed you throughout the day can be laid down now. You do not have to carry them into the night. I see your tired heart. I see the burdens you never talk about. I see the thoughts that keep circling through your mind when the room becomes quiet. I know the fears you try to hide behind a smile. I know the disappointments you have not fully healed from. I know the prayers you are still waiting to see answered. And tonight, I want you to know this. You are not alone. I am here. I have been with you through every moment of this day. I was there when you woke up this morning. I was there during every conversation. I was there during every challenge. I was there during every moment when you felt strong and every moment when you felt weak. I never left, and I will not leave tonight. As you settle into your bed, allow my presence to surround you like a warm blanket. Let my peace cover every anxious thought. Let my love calm every fear. You do not have to stay alert tonight. You do not have to keep replaying the past. You do not have to keep worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow belongs to me. The future belongs to me. Your life belongs to me. And because I hold all things in my hands, you can rest. Breathe slowly. Take a deep breath. Feel the tension leaving your body. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel your heart becoming still. There is nothing you must accomplish right now. There is nowhere you need to be. There is nothing you need to prove. This moment is for rest. This moment is for peace. This moment is for me and you. Listen carefully to my voice. You are loved more than you can imagine. Not because of what you achieved today. Not because of how productive you were. Not because of how perfect you tried to be. You are loved because you are mine. My love does not rise and fall with your performance. My love does not disappear when you make mistakes. My love does not grow weaker when you struggle. My love remains constant. It remains faithful. It remains steady. Tonight, I want you to release every fear into my hands. Release the fear of failure. Release the fear of rejection. Release the fear of loss. Release the fear of uncertainty. Release the fear of what others think. Release the fear of the future. Give them all to me. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. I am your refuge. I am your shelter. I am your strength. I am your peace. Remember my promise. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. Not the peace the world gives. Not temporary peace. Not fragile peace. But my peace. A peace that remains when circumstances change. A peace that remains during storms. A peace that remains during uncertainty. A peace that remains through the night. My child, some of you listening tonight feel exhausted. Not physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You have been carrying so much for so long that you have forgotten what true rest feels like. But tonight, I am inviting you into my rest. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to know how every situation will work out. You only need to trust me. Trust that I am working. Trust that I am leading. Trust that I am protecting. Trust that I am making a way. Even now, while you prepare for sleep, I am moving in ways you cannot see. I am opening doors. I am healing wounds. I am strengthening your faith. I am preparing blessings. I am guiding your future. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your pain. Not your tears. Not your waiting. Not your prayers. I am using it all for a purpose greater than you can currently see. So rest tonight. Rest knowing that I am in control. Rest knowing that I am faithful. Rest knowing that I am good. Rest knowing that I love you. Close your eyes if you wish. Let your breathing become slow and steady. And simply listen. For throughout this night, my presence will remain with you. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. You are never alone. And tonight, no fear has permission to stay, because I am here. And where I am, peace remains. My beloved child, as the night grows quieter, I want you to become aware of something important. You do not have to earn my presence. You do not have to fight for my attention. You do not have to beg for my love. I am already here. I have always been here. Before you whispered your first prayer, I knew you. Before you faced your first disappointment, I loved you. Before you took your first breath, I had plans for your life. Nothing about you is accidental. Nothing about your story surprises me. Even the chapters that seem confusing to you are understood by me. I see the beginning and the end. I see what has happened. I see what is happening. And I see what is coming. That is why you can rest. Because the one who holds your future never sleeps. While your eyes close tonight, mine remain open. While your body rests, I continue working. While your mind becomes quiet, my power remains active. Many times you have worried about things that never happened. Many times fear convinced you that the worst was coming. Many times anxiety spoke louder than faith. But tonight, I want my voice to become louder than your fears. Listen carefully. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not fighting alone. You are not carrying life by yourself. I am walking beside you. Every step, every season, every victory, every challenge, every mountain, every valley. I remain with you. Tonight, stop measuring your future through your fears. Instead, see your future through my promises. My promises are stronger than your worries. My promises are stronger than your doubts. My promises are stronger than every fearful thought. When fear tells you that you will fail, remember that I am your strength. When fear tells you that you are alone, remember that I am your companion. When fear tells you that nothing will change, remember that I am the God who makes all things new. When fear tells you that your situation is hopeless, remember that nothing is impossible for me. My child, some wounds in your heart are still healing. Some disappointments still hurt. Some memories still bring pain. I know. I understand. And I am not rushing your healing. I am walking through it with you. Each day, I am restoring what was broken. Each day, I am strengthening what became weak. Each day, I am bringing light into places that once felt dark. Do not be discouraged by the pace. Healing is happening. Growth is happening. Restoration is happening. Even when you cannot see it. Even when you cannot feel it. Even when it seems slow. Trust me, a seed does not become a tree overnight. A wound does not heal in a moment. And a life transformed by grace unfolds one day at a time. You do not have to rush the process. You do not have to force the outcome. You only need to stay close to me. Tonight, I invite you to release every regret. Release the mistakes you keep replaying. Release the conversations you wish had gone differently. Release the opportunities you missed. Release the failures that still haunt you. Give them to me. The past cannot be changed by worrying about it. But your future can be transformed by trusting me. I am greater than your mistakes. I am greater than your failures. I am greater than your regrets. My grace reaches places your guilt cannot. My mercy covers places your shame still tries to control. You are forgiven. You are loved. You are accepted. You are mine. And nothing can separate you from my love. Not your fears. Not your doubts. Not your struggles. Not your weaknesses. Not your past. Nothing. Tonight, I want you to imagine placing every burden into my hands. The burden of uncertainty. The burden of loneliness. The burden of financial stress. The burden of family problems. The burden of disappointment. The burden of fear. One by one, place them into my hands. You were never designed to carry them forever. My shoulders are stronger than yours. My wisdom is greater than yours. My power is unlimited. My love never fails. Rest in that truth tonight. As the room becomes quieter, notice how your breathing slows. Notice how your heart begins to settle. Notice how my peace is gently replacing your anxiety. You do not need to force peace. You only need to receive it. Peace is my gift to you. A gift freely given. A gift freely received. A gift that remains available even in difficult seasons. Tonight, let my peace flow through every part of your being. Let it calm your mind. Let it quiet your fears. Let it relax your body. Let it comfort your soul. And if anxious thoughts return, simply listen to my voice again. I am here. I am near. I am faithful. I am good. I am strong. I am loving. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. I am caring for you. I am watching over you. The night is not something to fear. The darkness does not frighten me. The unknown does not concern me. I rule over every hour. I rule over every circumstance. I rule over every challenge. And I remain king even while you sleep. So rest, my child. Rest deeply. Rest confidently. Rest peacefully. For I am standing watch over your life. No fear has authority here tonight. No anxiety has authority here tonight. No darkness has authority here tonight. My peace fills this place. My love fills this place. My presence fills this place. And as sleep begins to come, allow your heart to settle into this truth. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. You are chosen. You are never alone. And I will remain with you through every moment of this night. My beloved child, stay here with me a little longer. There is no rush. There is nowhere else you need to be. The world may demand your attention during the day, But tonight, I want your heart to simply rest in my presence. Listen to my voice. Let every other voice fade away. Let the voice of fear become silent. Let the voice of worry become quiet. Let the voice of doubt lose its power. And listen only to me. You have spent too much time listening to fears that were never sent by me. Fear has told you that you are not enough. Fear has told you that things will never change. Fear has told you that your future is uncertain. Fear has told you that you must carry every burden by yourself. But fear is a poor guide. Fear cannot see what I see. Fear cannot know what I know. Fear cannot understand the plans I have prepared for you. My child, there are blessings ahead that you cannot yet imagine. There are prayers being answered that you cannot yet see. There are doors I am preparing to open. There are relationships I am strengthening. There are wounds I am healing. There are victories I am arranging. Even now, even tonight, even while you rest. You may not understand how everything will work together. You may not understand why certain seasons have been difficult. You may not understand why some prayers seem delayed. But trust me, a delayed answer is not an ignored prayer. A closed door is not the end of your story. A difficult season is not a permanent destination. I am still writing your story. I am still working behind the scenes. I am still making a way. Do you remember the times when you thought everything was over? Do you remember the moments when you believed nothing good could come from your situation? Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still loved, still guided by my hand. You survived things you once thought would destroy you, not because you were strong enough alone, but because I carried you. There were days when you felt like giving up. There were nights when tears filled your eyes. There were moments when you felt completely exhausted. And still I remained beside you. Still I strengthened you. Still I protected you. Still I led you forward. My child, if I brought you through those seasons, I will bring you through this one as well. You do not need to fear tomorrow. The same God who cared for you yesterday is caring for you today. The same God who cares for you today will care for you tomorrow. My faithfulness does not expire. My promises do not fail. My love does not weaken. Tonight, I want you to release your need to control everything. Many of your worries come from trying to carry responsibilities that belong to me. You keep trying to solve problems before they happen. You keep trying to predict every outcome. You keep trying to prepare for every possibility. And in doing so, you exhaust yourself. My child, rest. You are not called to control everything. You are called to trust me. Trust me with the future. Trust me with your family. Trust me with your finances. Trust me with your health. Trust me with your dreams. Trust me with your unanswered questions. Trust me with your life. I am worthy of your trust. As you lie here tonight, think about the stars in the sky. The same hands that placed every star in its position are holding your life. The same power that created oceans and mountains is watching over you. The same wisdom that designed the universe is guiding your future. Nothing is too difficult for me. Nothing is too complicated for me. Nothing is impossible for me. Your challenges may seem large to you, but they are not larger than me. Your fears may seem overwhelming, but they are not stronger than me. Your worries may seem endless, but my peace is greater. Let my peace fill your thoughts tonight. When fear says, "What if something goes wrong?" Remember my promise. What if everything works according to my plan? When fear says, "What if you fail?" Remember, what if I strengthen you beyond what you thought possible? When fear says, "What if nobody helps you?" Remember, I am your helper. When fear says, "What if you are alone?" Remember, I am always with you. My beloved child, I know the desires hidden deep within your heart. I know the dreams you rarely talk about. I know the hopes you protect from disappointment. I know the prayers you have whispered again and again. Nothing has escaped my notice. Nothing has been forgotten. Nothing has been ignored. Trust my timing. Trust my wisdom. Trust my heart. Sometimes I say yes immediately. Sometimes I say wait. Sometimes I guide you in a different direction. But every answer comes from love. Every answer comes from wisdom. Every answer comes from a desire to bless you. You may not understand everything today, but one day you will see how faithfully I guided you. One day you will see how many dangers I protected you from. One day you will see how many blessings were prepared behind the scenes. One day you will understand why certain doors remained closed. One day you will understand why certain paths changed. One day you will see my hand in every chapter. But tonight, understanding is not required. Rest is, sleep is, peace is. So let your heart become lighter. Let your breathing become slower. Let your thoughts become quieter. I am near, closer than your next breath, closer than your next heartbeat, closer than the fears that try to disturb your rest. I am surrounding you with peace. I am surrounding you with comfort. I am surrounding you with love. You do not need to earn this peace. You simply need to receive it. Receive my comfort. Receive my protection. Receive my love. Receive my presence. And as your eyes grow heavy, remember this truth. You are not facing life alone. You never have. You never will. I am your shepherd. I am your savior. I am your protector. I am your friend. I am your peace. Sleep now, my child. Rest deeply. Rest safely. Rest peacefully. For I am watching over you through every moment of this night, and nothing can separate you from my love. My beloved child, as the night becomes deeper and quieter, I want you to allow your heart to rest even more. You have carried pain long enough. You have carried disappointment long enough. You have carried sadness long enough. Tonight, place it all in my hands. You do not have to hold on to what is hurting you. You do not have to carry every wound forever. You do not have to keep reliving every painful memory. Give it to me. I know there are moments you still think about. Moments that broke your heart. Moments you wish had never happened. Moments that changed everything. I know the names you still remember. I know the faces that still come to mind. I know the conversations you replay. I know the tears you cried when nobody was watching. I know the nights you felt completely alone. I was there. I saw every tear. I heard every prayer. I felt every heartbreak. And through it all, I never left you. Even when it felt like the world had turned against you. Even when it seemed like nobody understood. Even when your heart felt shattered. I remained beside you. My child, not everyone who leaves your life is meant to stay. Not every closed door is a punishment. Not every ending is a loss. Sometimes I remove people because I see what you cannot see. Sometimes I close doors because I know where they lead. Sometimes I allow endings because I am preparing a better beginning. Trust me, what I remove for a reason. What I allow with purpose. What I restore with love. You may not understand everything tonight, but you do not need to. You only need to know that I am good. And because I am good, you can trust me. There are some wounds in your heart that have been hidden for years. Wounds caused by rejection. Wounds caused by betrayal. Wounds caused by words spoken carelessly. Wounds caused by people who should have loved you better. I know every one of them. And tonight, I am touching those wounds with my healing presence. You do not have to pretend you are fine. You do not have to hide your pain from me. You do not have to act strong. Come to me exactly as you are. Broken if necessary. Tired if necessary. Confused if necessary. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for trust. Trust that I can heal what seems impossible to heal. Trust that I can restore what seems impossible to restore. Trust that I can bring beauty from ashes. My beloved child, some of your greatest fears were born from painful experiences. You were hurt before, so now you fear being hurt again. You were disappointed before, so now you fear disappointment. You were abandoned before, so now you fear being left behind. You were rejected before, so now you fear rejection. But listen carefully. The pain of yesterday does not have authority over tomorrow. Your past does not control your future. Your wounds do not define your identity. I define your identity, and I say that you are loved. I say that you are chosen. I say that you are valuable. I say that you are precious. I say that you are mine. Tonight, allow those truths to sink deep into your heart. You are loved, not because of what you do, not because of what you achieve, not because of what others think. You are loved because my love for you is unconditional. There has never been a day when I stopped loving you. There never will be. Even when you doubted me, even when you wandered, even when you struggled, my love remained. And my love remains tonight. My child, I know you worry about the future. You wonder if things will ever get better. You wonder if the waiting will ever end. You wonder if the breakthrough will ever come. You wonder if the healing will ever happen. Listen to me. I am already in the future you are worried about. I am already preparing the path ahead. I am already making a way. What feels uncertain to you is completely known to me. What feels impossible to you is completely possible for me. What feels delayed to you is perfectly timed by me. Trust my timing. Trust my process. Trust my love. As you continue listening tonight, allow your breathing to become slower. Allow your body to relax. Allow every muscle to release tension. Allow your thoughts to quiet. You are safe. You do not need to stay on guard. You do not need to prepare for every possible problem. You do not need to carry tomorrow. Tomorrow belongs to me. This night belongs to me. And you belong to me. Feel my peace surrounding you. Feel my love covering you. Feel my presence filling this room. You are not alone. I am here, closer than you realize, nearer than you can imagine, loving you more deeply than you can understand. Sleep peacefully tonight. Sleep without fear. Sleep without anxiety. Sleep without worry. For I am watching over you. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. I am healing you. And while you sleep, I will continue working in ways you cannot yet see. Rest now, my beloved child. Rest in my love. Rest in my peace. Rest in my promises. Rest in my presence. For the night is safe in my hands. And so are you, my beloved child. As the night grows deeper, I want you to remember something that fear often tries to make you forget. You are protected, not sometimes, not only on good days, not only when life feels easy. You are protected every day and every night by my loving care. Tonight, as you prepare to drift into peaceful sleep, release every concern about what might happen tomorrow. Release every fear about things beyond your control. Release every anxious thought that tries to steal your peace. Place them all into my hands. My hands are strong enough to carry every burden. My wisdom is great enough to handle every situation. My love is powerful enough to calm every fear. Rest in that truth tonight. My child, many times you have worried about dangers that never arrived. Many times your imagination created storms that never came. Many times fear painted pictures that were never real. Fear has a way of making shadows appear larger than they are. But my light reveals the truth. And the truth is this: I am watching over you. I am guarding your life. I am protecting your heart. I am leading your steps. Even now, while you are resting, I am working. Even now, while your eyes grow heavy, I am standing watch. You do not need to stay awake worrying. You do not need to remain alert out of fear. You do not need to carry the responsibility of protecting yourself from every possibility. That responsibility belongs to me. Tonight, I invite you to trust my protection. Trust that I see what you cannot see. Trust that I know what you do not know. Trust that I am already present in every tomorrow. My beloved child, remember the words written in my scriptures. He who watches over you will neither slumber nor sleep. Think about that for a moment. You need sleep. Your body needs rest. Your mind needs peace. But I never grow tired. I never become distracted. I never miss a detail. I never stop watching over you. While you sleep, I remain awake. While you dream, I remain faithful. While you rest, I remain your protector. You are not vulnerable because you are sleeping. You are secure because I am watching. Tonight, let your heart find comfort in that promise. You are not alone in this room. My presence surrounds you. My peace fills this place. My love covers you. Nothing can separate you from my care. Nothing can remove you from my hands. Nothing can take away my promises. My child, some nights are harder than others. Some nights your mind refuses to become quiet. Some nights worries return. Some nights painful memories appear. Some nights loneliness feels heavy. If tonight is one of those nights, listen carefully. You do not have to fight those battles alone. Invite me into every thought. Invite me into every worry. Invite me into every fear. And watch what happens when my peace enters. Darkness cannot remain where my light shines. Fear cannot remain where my peace reigns. Anxiety cannot remain where my presence is welcomed. Tonight, I am inviting you to focus on me instead of your fears. Focus on my goodness. Focus on my faithfulness. Focus on my promises. Focus on my love. The more you focus on me, the smaller fear becomes. The more you trust me, the lighter your burdens become. The more you rest in me, the deeper your peace becomes. My beloved child, there are battles you have been trying to fight in your own strength. Battles against worry. Battles against fear. Battles against discouragement. Battles against uncertainty. Tonight, stop fighting alone. Let me fight for you. You were never meant to carry everything yourself. You were never meant to solve every problem. You were never meant to live under constant pressure. I am your refuge. I am your shelter. I am your strength. I am your peace. Lean on me tonight. Depend on me tonight. Trust me tonight. As your breathing becomes slower, allow my words to settle deeply into your heart. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved. You are guided. You are cared for. You are never forgotten. You are never abandoned. You are never alone. Even when the room feels quiet. Even when nobody else is nearby. Even when the night feels long. I am with you. Closer than your next breath. Closer than your next heartbeat. Closer than the fears that try to trouble your mind. My child, the future does not belong to fear. The future belongs to me. Your life does not belong to anxiety. Your life belongs to me. And because I hold your future, you can rest. Because I hold your life, you can sleep. Because I hold your heart, you can find peace. Tonight, stop trying to carry tomorrow. Tomorrow will arrive when it arrives. And when it does, I will already be there. I will provide the strength you need. I will provide the wisdom you need. I will provide the grace you need. Just as I always have. Just as I always will. So close your eyes. Relax your mind. Release your worries. Release your fears. Release your burdens. And rest in my presence. Sleep peacefully, my beloved child. Sleep without fear. Sleep without anxiety. Sleep knowing that the God who created the stars is watching over you. Sleep knowing that the God who calms the storms is protecting you. Sleep knowing that the God who loves you beyond measure is holding you safely in his hands. The night is safe. Your future is safe. Your heart is safe. Because you are with me. And I am with you. Forever. My beloved child. Tonight, I want you to release what has been weighing down your heart. You have carried enough for one day. You have worried enough for one day. You have struggled enough for one day. Now it is time to rest. Not because every problem has been solved. Not because every question has been answered. Not because every challenge has disappeared. But because I am with you. And my presence is enough. My child, anxiety often comes when you try to carry tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. Anxiety whispers that you must figure everything out immediately. Anxiety tells you that if you worry enough, you can somehow control the future. But worry has never changed tomorrow. Worry has never created peace. Worry has never added strength. Worry only steals the peace I want you to have today. So tonight, release your worries. Release the questions. Release the uncertainty. Release the pressure. Release the fear. Place it all in my hands. My shoulders are broad enough to carry every burden. My wisdom is great enough to handle every situation. My love is deep enough to comfort every fear. You were never meant to carry life alone. You were never meant to solve every problem. You were never meant to live under constant anxiety. You were created to walk with me. You were created to trust me. You were created to rest in my care. My beloved child, I know there are things you cannot control. I know there are situations that seem uncertain. I know there are unanswered prayers. I know there are concerns about the future. But remember this. Nothing is uncertain to me. Nothing catches me by surprise. Nothing is outside my control. The future that worries you is already known by me. The path ahead is already visible to me. The answers you seek are already understood by me. You can trust the one who sees what you cannot see. You can trust the one who knows what you do not know. You can trust the one who loves you completely. Tonight, stop trying to carry the entire journey. You only need enough strength for today, and I have already provided that strength. Tomorrow's grace will arrive tomorrow. Tomorrow's provision will arrive tomorrow. Tomorrow's help will arrive tomorrow. Right now, simply rest. My child, take a slow breath. Feel the tension leaving your body. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel your heart becoming calm. Notice how my peace is gently replacing your anxiety. Notice how my presence is calming your thoughts. Notice how my love is surrounding you. You do not need to force peace. You only need to receive it. Peace is my gift. A gift freely given. A gift freely available. A gift waiting for you right now. Receive my peace tonight. Receive my comfort tonight. Receive my rest tonight. My beloved child, some of your greatest battles happen in your mind. Fearful thoughts, negative thoughts, worried thoughts, thoughts about things that may never happen, thoughts about situations beyond your control, thoughts that rob you of sleep, thoughts that steal your joy. But tonight, I want you to replace those thoughts with my promises. When fear speaks, remember my faithfulness. When anxiety rises, remember my power. When worry returns, remember my love. When uncertainty appears, remember my presence. I have never failed you. I will not begin now. I have never abandoned you. I will not abandon you tonight. I have never stopped loving you. I never will. Let that truth settle deeply into your heart. You are loved. Completely. Fully. Unconditionally. There is nothing you need to prove. There is nothing you need to earn. There is nothing you need to achieve tonight. You can simply rest. Rest in my love. Rest in my grace. Rest in my care. Rest in my promises. My child, think about all the ways I have carried you before. Think about the challenges you survived. Think about the seasons you thought would break you. Think about the moments when you believed there was no way forward. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still loved, still guided by my hand. The same God who brought you through those seasons is with you tonight. The same God who provided before will provide again. The same God who protected before will protect again. The same God who strengthened before will strengthen again. You are not facing an uncertain future. You are walking with a faithful God, and that changes everything. Tonight, I want you to imagine handing me every burden, one by one, your fears, your worries, your doubts, your regrets, your frustrations, your unanswered questions. Place them all into my hands. You do not need them tonight. You do not need to sleep with them. You do not need to carry them through the night. Leave them with me. I can carry them. You can rest. My beloved child, the room is becoming quiet. The night is becoming peaceful. Your breathing is becoming slower. Your heart is becoming calmer. And my presence remains with you. I am here. I am near. I am faithful. I am strong. I am loving. I am protecting you. I am watching over you. I am giving you peace. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your thoughts become still. Let your soul find rest. Sleep peacefully tonight. Sleep deeply tonight. Sleep without fear tonight. For I am holding you safely in my hands. And nothing can separate you from my love. Nothing can remove you from my care. Nothing can take away my promises. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. You are mine. And tonight, my peace is greater than every fear. Rest now, my beloved child. Rest in me. Sleep peacefully. For I am here. And I will remain with you through every moment of this night. My beloved child, as the night continues and your body begins to relax, I want to speak to the deepest places of your heart. The places nobody else sees. The places you rarely talk about. The places that still ache when certain memories return. I know those places. I know every wound. I know every disappointment. I know every betrayal. I know every painful goodbye. I know every tear that was cried in silence. And tonight, I am bringing my comfort to those hidden places. You do not have to carry old pain forever. You do not have to live trapped by yesterday. You do not have to keep reopening wounds that I desire to heal. My child, some of the pain you carry comes from things that were never your fault. People made choices. People spoke words. People acted carelessly. People hurt you. And the scars remained. I know how deeply those experiences affected you. I know how they changed the way you see yourself. I know how they affected your trust. And always, sleep peacefully now, my beloved child. Rest deeply. Rest safely. You do not need to stay awake trying to solve tomorrow. Tomorrow belongs to me. You do not need to carry every responsibility tonight. Give them to me, and I care about every detail of your life. Tonight, while you rest, I want you to release the pressure to make everything happen by yourself. You do not have to force every opportunity. You do not have to manipulate every outcome. You do not have to carry every responsibility. Trust me to open the right doors. Trust me to close the wrong doors. Trust me to guide your steps. Trust me to prepare the way. Trust me to provide what you need. My child, I know there are dreams hidden deep inside your heart. Dreams you barely talk about. Dreams you are afraid to mention because of disappointment. Dreams that seem impossible. Dreams that feel far away. I know every one of them, and I care about them. Not every dream comes from me, but the desires I place in your heart have purpose. The plans I create for your life are good. The future I am preparing is filled with hope. Never forget that. Your future is not random. Your future is not forgotten. Your future is not hopeless. Your future is held securely in my hands. And my hands never fail. My beloved child, as the night becomes quieter, allow your heart to become lighter. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the fear. Let go of the uncertainty. Let go of the need to know everything. You do not need all the answers tonight. You only need me. And I am here, closer than you realize, nearer than your next breath, watching over you, protecting you, loving you, guiding you, preparing good things for your future. My child, imagine placing tomorrow completely into my hands. Every meeting, every responsibility, every challenge, every decision, every unknown. Place it all into my care. You do not need to carry tomorrow tonight. Tomorrow belongs to me. This moment belongs to me. And you belong to me. So rest. Rest deeply. Rest confidently. Rest peacefully. Sleep knowing that I am already preparing the way ahead. Sleep knowing that I am already working on your behalf. Sleep knowing that I am already arranging things for your good. Sleep knowing that my love surrounds you completely. My beloved child, you are safe. You are loved. You are protected. You are guided. You are never forgotten. And even now, While sleep draws closer, my blessings are moving toward you according to my perfect timing. Trust me. Rest in me. Sleep peacefully in my presence. For I am here, and I am faithfully working on your behalf. My beloved child, as this peaceful night continues, I want to speak life into the places where you feel weary. I know there are areas of your life that need healing, areas that feel broken, areas that feel unfinished, areas that seem impossible to restore. But remember who I am. I am the God of restoration. I am the God who rebuilds. I am the God who heals. I am the God who makes all things new. Nothing is beyond my ability to restore. Nothing is beyond my power to heal. Nothing is beyond my reach. My child, there are seasons in life when it feels as though something precious has been lost. Sometimes it is a relationship. Sometimes it is a dream. Sometimes it is confidence. Sometimes it is peace. Sometimes it is hope. And when those things are lost, the heart can become tired. The spirit can become discouraged. The mind can become heavy. But tonight, I want you to remember this truth. A difficult season is not the end of your story. A painful chapter is not the end of the book. A loss is not the end of your future. I am still writing your story, and I write beautiful endings. My beloved child, you often focus on what has been taken away. But tonight, I want you to focus on what I am building. While you were grieving, I was working. While you were waiting, I was preparing. While you were hurting, I was healing. While you were confused, I was guiding. While you were fearful, I was protecting. Even when you could not see my hand was there. Even when you could not feel my presence remained. Even when you wondered where I was walking beside you. You have never faced a single moment alone. Not one. My child, I know there are dreams that seem delayed. I know there are prayers that seem unanswered. I know there are promises you are still waiting to see fulfilled. But trust me, the waiting is not wasted. The preparation is not pointless. The process is not meaningless. I am doing deeper work than you realize. I am strengthening your faith. I am shaping your character. I am preparing you for blessings that require growth. I am teaching you to trust me more deeply. And one day you will see that even the waiting had purpose. My beloved child, tonight I want you to stop measuring your future by your current circumstances. Your circumstances are temporary. My promises are eternal. Your feelings may change. My love never changes. Your situation may shift. My faithfulness remains. The world may become uncertain. My truth remains secure. Build your hope upon my promises. Build your peace upon my presence. Build your confidence upon my faithfulness, and you will find rest. My child, there are things I am restoring right now. Some restoration is visible. Some restoration is hidden. Some restoration happens quickly. Some restoration unfolds slowly. But all restoration happens according to my perfect wisdom. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the one who is guiding you. I have not forgotten what I promised. I have not forgotten your prayers. I have not forgotten your tears. I have not forgotten your faithfulness. I see everything, and I am working in ways that exceed your understanding. My beloved child, there is a new season ahead, a season you cannot fully see yet, a season filled with fresh mercy, a season filled with new opportunities, a season filled with greater peace, a season filled with deeper trust, a season filled with unexpected blessings. Do not fear the future. The future belongs to me, and because it belongs to me, it is safe. You do not need to know every detail. You only need to know the one who holds every detail, and I am holding them securely. Tonight, release your need to understand everything. Release your need to control everything. Release your fear of what comes next. Place it all into my hands. I am capable. I am faithful. I am trustworthy. I am good. My child, as you rest tonight, imagine my peace flowing through every part of your being, through your thoughts, through your emotions, through your memories, through your worries, through your fears. Allow my peace to settle deeply within you. Allow my love to surround you completely. Allow my presence to quiet every restless thought. You do not need to strive tonight. You do not need to fight tonight. You do not need to worry tonight. You only need to rest. Rest in my promises. Rest in my goodness. Rest in my faithfulness. Rest in my love. My beloved child, the night is becoming quieter. Your breathing is becoming slower. Your heart is becoming lighter. Sleep is drawing near. And I want you to remember one final truth before you drift into peaceful rest. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by my love. You are not defined by your failures. You are defined by my grace. You are not defined by your fears. You are defined by my promises. You are my beloved child, chosen, loved, protected, guided, forgiven, valued, and nothing can change that. Sleep peacefully now. Rest deeply now. For I am restoring what has been broken. I am healing what has been wounded. I am strengthening what has grown weary. I am preparing what is ahead. And I am watching over you through every moment of this night. Sleep peacefully, my child. I am here, and I always will be. My beloved child. The night has become quiet. The day is finished. The burdens of today no longer need to be carried. The worries of tomorrow do not belong in your hands. This is a moment for peace. This is a moment for rest. This is a moment to simply be with me. As you prepare to drift into sleep, listen carefully to my voice. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. You are never alone. Nothing about your life is hidden from me. Nothing about your future surprises me. Nothing about your circumstances is beyond my control. I hold every detail. I hold every answer. I hold every tomorrow. And I hold you, my child. Tonight, I want you to release the final traces of fear. Release every anxious thought. Release every burden. Release every unanswered question. Release every concern. Place them all into my hands. Do not carry them into your sleep. Do not carry them into the night. Leave them with me. Trust me to handle what you cannot. Trust me to guide what you cannot see. Trust me to protect what concerns you. Trust me to provide what you need. Trust me to make a way. You are not responsible for carrying the world. You are responsible for trusting me. And tonight, trust becomes rest. Trust becomes peace. Trust becomes sleep. My beloved child, as your eyes grow heavy and your body becomes relaxed, allow my presence to surround you completely. Let my peace fill this room. Let my comfort fill your heart. Let my love calm your thoughts. Let my promises quiet every fear. There is no need to be afraid. I am here. There is no need to worry. I am here. There is no need to strive. I am here. There is no need to carry burdens. I am here, and I am enough. Tonight, I place my peace over your mind, peace over your thoughts, peace over your emotions, peace over your memories, peace over your future, peace over every area of your life. May every fearful thought become still. May every anxious feeling become calm. May every burden become lighter. May every worry be replaced with trust. My child, remember how deeply you are loved. Before you were born, I knew you. Before you spoke your first word, I loved you. Before you took your first breath, I had plans for your life. And through every season, my love has remained. Through every victory, through every failure, through every joy, through every heartbreak, through every mountain, through every valley, my love has never left you, and it never will. Tonight, rest in that love. Rest in the certainty that you belong to me. Rest in the certainty that your future is secure in my hands. Rest in the certainty that my plans for you are good. Rest in the certainty that my grace is sufficient. Rest in the certainty that my presence is near. My beloved child, one day you will see how faithfully I guided you. One day you will understand what I was doing behind the scenes. One day you will recognize how often I protected you. One day you will see how many prayers were answered in ways you never expected. One day you will see my fingerprints on every chapter of your story. But tonight, understanding is not required. Only trust, only peace, only rest. So let go. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the fear. Let go of the uncertainty. Let go of the burden. Let go of the need to control everything. And simply rest in my care. For I am carrying what you cannot carry. I am handling what you cannot handle. I am seeing what you cannot see. I am preparing what you cannot yet imagine. My child, sleep peacefully tonight. Sleep deeply tonight. Sleep confidently tonight. Sleep knowing that heaven watches over you. Sleep knowing that my love surrounds you. Sleep knowing that my peace covers you. Sleep knowing that my presence remains beside you. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved. You are chosen. You are forgiven. You are cherished. You are mine. And nothing can change that. Now rest. Rest your mind. Rest your body. Rest your soul. For the night belongs to me. Tomorrow belongs to me. Your future belongs to me. And you belong to me. May my peace remain with you through every moment of this night. May my comfort surround you until morning. May my love fill every corner of your heart. And may you awaken refreshed, strengthened, and reminded that I am always with you. Sleep peacefully, my beloved child. Good night. I am here. I am with you. and I will never leave you. Amen. My beloved child, as the night continues and your body sinks deeper into rest, I want you to focus on one simple truth. You are loved, not a little, not occasionally, not only when you succeed. You are deeply, completely, and eternally loved. My love for you is not based on your performance. My love for you is not based on your achievements. My love for you is not based on how strong your faith feels today. My love flows from my heart, and my heart has always been turned toward you. Tonight, stop measuring yourself by your mistakes. Stop measuring yourself by your failures. Stop measuring yourself by the opinions of others. Measure yourself by my love. And my love says that you are precious. My love says that you are valuable. My love says that you are worth rescuing. My love says that you are worth protecting. My love says that you belong to me. My child, some of the fears that trouble you come from believing that you must carry life by yourself. But you were never created to walk alone. You were created to walk with me. Every burden becomes lighter when shared with me. Every fear becomes smaller when placed before me. Every challenge becomes different when faced with me beside you. Tonight, stop carrying what belongs in my hands. Lay it down. Lay down the stress. Lay down the fear. Lay down the disappointment. Lay down the frustration. Lay down the uncertainty. Leave it with me. Trust that I can carry what you cannot. Trust that I can solve what you cannot. Trust that I can see what you cannot. Trust that I am already working. My beloved child, listen to the quietness around you. Notice how the world is slowing down. Notice how your breathing is becoming calmer. Notice how your heart is becoming still. This is the peace I desire for you. Not only tonight, every day, a peace that remains even when circumstances change. A peace that remains during uncertainty. A peace that remains during waiting. A peace that remains because it comes from me. The world cannot give this peace, and the world cannot take it away, because my peace is rooted in my presence, and my presence is with you right now. My child, before sleep fully comes, I want you to remember something important. You have made it through every difficult day so far. You have survived every storm that you thought might destroy you. You have overcome challenges you once believed were impossible, not because of your strength alone, but because I was carrying you. The same God who carried you then is carrying you now. The same God who protected you before is protecting you tonight. The same God who made a way before will make a way again. You do not need to fear the future. You do not need to fear tomorrow. You do not need to fear what you cannot control. I am already there. I am already making a way. I am already preparing what you need. My beloved child, sleep now. Rest deeply. Rest completely. Let every anxious thought fade away. Let every fear lose its voice. Let every burden leave your shoulders. And let my peace fill your heart. For I am watching over you. I am loving you. I am protecting you. I am guiding you. And I will remain with you throughout this entire night. Sleep peacefully, my child. You are safe in my care. Amen. My beloved child, as the night grows deeper and the world around you becomes quiet, I want you to hear these words and allow them to settle gently into your heart. You do not need to fear tomorrow. You do not need to fear what is coming next. You do not need to fear the unknown, because I am already there. Before tomorrow arrives, I am there. Before the sun rises, I am there. Before you face a single challenge, I am there. Before you speak a single word, I am there. And because I am there, you can rest tonight. My child, so much of your anxiety comes from trying to see what cannot yet be seen. You want certainty. You want answers. You want reassurance. You want to know exactly how everything will unfold. But faith is not about seeing every step. Faith is about trusting the one who sees every step. And I see every step. I see every detail. I see every opportunity. I see every challenge. I see every blessing. I see every answer. Nothing is hidden from me. Nothing surprises me. Nothing catches me off guard. The future that concerns you is completely visible to me. And because I know the future, you can trust me with it. My beloved child, there are moments when life feels uncertain. Moments when doors close unexpectedly. Moments when plans change. Moments when answers seem delayed. Moments when you wonder what I am doing. If you are in one of those moments tonight, listen carefully. I have not lost control. I have not forgotten you. I have not stopped working. I have not abandoned my plans for your life. I am still guiding you. I am still protecting you. I am still opening the right doors. I am still closing the wrong ones. I am still leading you exactly where you need to be. Trust me, even when you cannot see the whole picture. even when you cannot understand the process, even when the waiting feels difficult. Trust me, my child. Do you remember how many times I have carried you before? How many situations once seemed impossible? How many obstacles once seemed too large? How many nights you spent worrying about things that eventually worked out? I was faithful then. I am faithful now. And I will be faithful tomorrow. My character does not change. My promises do not change. My love does not change. You can build your life upon my faithfulness. You can rest your heart upon my promises. You can sleep peacefully knowing that I am trustworthy. My beloved child, tonight I want you to release your future into my hands. Every dream, every goal, every concern, every uncertainty, every unanswered prayer, place them all before me. Do not hold them tightly. Do not carry them through the night. Leave them with me. I can handle them. I can carry them. I can guide them. I can bless them. My wisdom is greater than your understanding. My vision is greater than your perspective. My plans are greater than your fears. Trust me, my child. As you continue to rest, imagine my peace flowing through your heart. Imagine every anxious thought becoming quiet. Imagine every burden becoming lighter. Imagine every fear losing its power. Imagine my love surrounding you completely, because that is exactly what I am doing. I am surrounding you with peace. I am surrounding you with comfort. I am surrounding you with protection. I am surrounding you with love. You are not alone tonight. You are not forgotten tonight. You are not unprotected tonight. You are held securely in my care. My beloved child, there are blessings ahead that you cannot yet see. There are answers ahead that you cannot yet understand. There are breakthroughs ahead that you cannot yet imagine. Do not lose hope. Do not surrender to fear. Do not allow anxiety to steal your peace. The story is not over. The journey is not finished. The blessing is still unfolding, and I am still writing beautiful things into your future. Tonight, rest in that truth. Rest in my goodness. Rest in my promises. Rest in my faithfulness. Rest in my love. Sleep peacefully, my child. Sleep without fear. Sleep without worry. Sleep knowing that I am already in your tomorrow. Sleep knowing that I am preparing the way. Sleep knowing that my hand is upon your life. And sleep knowing that nothing can separate you from my love. For I am with you now. I will be with you tomorrow. And I will be with you forever. Amen. My beloved child, tonight, I want you to be completely honest with me. You do not need to hide your fears. You do not need to pretend everything is fine. You do not need to act stronger than you feel. I already know your heart. I already know your thoughts. I already know the worries that follow you into the night. And I am not disappointed in you. I am not turning away from you. I am not growing tired of you. I am drawing closer to you. Because I love you. My child, fear has been speaking loudly. Fear has told you that something will go wrong. Fear has told you that you are not ready. Fear has told you that you will not make it. Fear has told you that you are alone. Fear has told you that the future is uncertain. Fear has told you that the problem is too big. But fear is not telling you the truth. Fear only sees limitations. I see possibilities. Fear only sees obstacles. I see opportunities. Fear only sees the storm. I see the calm beyond the storm. Fear only sees what could go wrong. I see everything working together according to my purpose. Tonight, I want you to stop listening to fear and start listening to me. My beloved child, listen carefully. You are stronger than you think, not because of your own strength, but because I am your strength. When you feel weak, I remain strong. When you feel tired, I remain faithful. When you feel uncertain, I remain steady. When you feel afraid, I remain your peace. You do not have to face life alone. You never have. You never will. Every step you take, I walk beside you. Every burden you carry, I am helping you lift. Every challenge you face, I am already present within it. My child, think about all the fears you carried 5 years ago. Many of those fears never happened. Many of those worries disappeared. Many of those concerns solved themselves. Yet you spent countless hours worrying. Fear often steals peace without giving solutions. Fear often takes energy without giving answers. Fear often creates suffering long before anything happens. That is why I am asking you tonight. Release your fears. Give them to me. Do not carry them into tomorrow. Do not carry them into your sleep. Do not carry them into your future. Leave them in my hands. My hands are capable. My hands are trustworthy. My hands are strong. My beloved child, there are some fears hidden deep inside your heart. The fear of failure. The fear of rejection. The fear of loss. The fear of being misunderstood. The fear of not being enough. The fear of the unknown. I know every one of them. And I want you to hear my voice speaking directly to those fears. You are enough because I created you. You are loved because I chose you. You are valuable because you belong to me. You are safe because I am protecting you. You are guided because I am leading you. You are not alone because I am with you. Let those truths become louder than fear. Let those truths become stronger than anxiety. Let those truths become deeper than worry. My child, tonight I want you to imagine every fear as a heavy burden resting on your shoulders. Now imagine placing those burdens into my hands. One by one, slowly, completely. The fear of tomorrow, place it in my hands. The fear of failure, place it in my hands. The fear of uncertainty, place it in my hands. The fear of loss, place it in my hands. The fear of not being enough, place it in my hands. Leave them there. Do not pick them back up. Trust me with them. My beloved child, notice how much lighter your heart feels when you stop carrying everything alone. Notice how much calmer your mind becomes when you trust me. Notice how my peace begins replacing your anxiety. This is how I want you to live. Not controlled by fear, not driven by worry, but guided by faith, guided by trust, guided by my presence. Fear may knock on the door of your mind, but you do not have to invite it inside. Fear may try to speak, but you do not have to believe it. Fear may appear, but it does not have authority over you, because you belong to me, and my peace is greater. My love is stronger. My power is higher. My presence is nearer. My child, the night is becoming quiet. Your breathing is becoming slower. Your thoughts are becoming calmer. Sleep is drawing closer. Allow my peace to settle over you like a gentle blanket. Allow my love to surround you completely. Allow my presence to calm every remaining fear. You are safe tonight. You are protected tonight. You are loved tonight. You are cared for tonight. You are not facing tomorrow alone. I am already there. And because I am there, you can sleep peacefully now. Rest, my beloved child. Rest without fear. Rest without worry. Rest in my love. Rest in my promises. Rest in my peace. For I am here, and I will watch over you throughout this entire night. Amen. My beloved child, tonight, I want to bring healing to your mind. Not just your circumstances, not just your emotions, but your mind. The place where worries begin. The place where fears try to grow. The place where anxiety often whispers its loudest lies. I know how tired your mind can become. I know how exhausting it is to think about the same problems again and again. I know how draining it feels to replay conversations, to replay mistakes, to replay fears about the future, to replay things you cannot change. My child, you were never created to carry that burden endlessly. You were created for peace. You were created for trust. You were created to rest in my care. Tonight, let me heal the thoughts that have been troubling you. Let me quiet the noise within your mind. Let me bring stillness where there has been chaos. My beloved child, there are thoughts that have stolen your peace. Thoughts that tell you that you are not enough. Thoughts that tell you that things will never improve. Thoughts that tell you that the future is hopeless. Thoughts that tell you that nobody understands. Thoughts that tell you that you are alone. But those thoughts do not come from me. Listen to my voice instead. You are enough because I created you. You are valuable because I chose you. You are loved because my love never fails. You are not alone because I am with you. You are not forgotten because I know your name. You are not hopeless because your future is in my hands. My child, the mind becomes weary when it tries to carry burdens that belong to me. You were never meant to control everything. You were never meant to understand everything. You were never meant to solve everything. Some things are meant to be surrendered. Some things are meant to be trusted. Some things are meant to be placed into my hands. Tonight, surrender. Surrender the thoughts that keep you awake. Surrender the worries that keep repeating themselves. Surrender the fears that refuse to leave. Surrender the questions without answers. Leave them with me. Trust me with them. My beloved child, as you lie here tonight, imagine your mind becoming peaceful. Imagine every anxious thought drifting away. Imagine every fear losing its power. Imagine every burden becoming lighter. Imagine my peace flowing through every corner of your mind. This is what I desire for you. A mind at rest, a heart at peace, a soul that trusts me. You do not need to fight every thought. You only need to focus on my presence. When fear appears, remember my faithfulness. When worry appears, remember my promises. When anxiety appears, remember my love. My love is greater than every fear. My peace is stronger than every worry. My presence is closer than every anxious thought. My child, think about how many times you have worried about things that never happened. Think about how many nights fear stole your peace unnecessarily. Think about how many times I carried you through situations that seemed impossible. I have always been faithful, and I remain faithful tonight. The same God who guided you yesterday is guiding you tomorrow. The same God who protected you before is protecting you now. The same God who loved you then loves you now. Nothing has changed. My love remains constant. My promises remain secure. My faithfulness remains unshaken. My beloved child, allow your thoughts to become slower. Allow your breathing to become deeper. Allow your heart to become calmer. Sleep is approaching, and I want sleep to arrive with peace. Not fear, not anxiety, not stress. Peace. The kind of peace that comes from knowing that I am in control. The kind of peace that comes from trusting my plan. The kind of peace that comes from resting in my presence. My child, you do not need to stay mentally exhausted. You do not need to carry every responsibility. You do not need to prepare for every possible outcome. I am already handling what concerns you. I am already working on what troubles you. I am already making a way. Even now, even tonight, even while you rest. Trust me. Rest your thoughts. Rest your heart. Rest your soul. My beloved child, I speak healing over your mind tonight. Healing over anxious thoughts. Healing over fearful thinking. Healing over painful memories. Healing over stress. Healing over worry. Healing over every mental burden you have been carrying. May my peace replace every fear. May my truth replace every lie. May my love replace every insecurity. May my presence replace every feeling of loneliness. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. You are guided. You are mine. And nothing can change that. Now sleep peacefully, my child. Sleep deeply. Sleep without fear. Sleep without worry. Sleep knowing that I am watching over you. Sleep knowing that I am healing you. Sleep knowing that I am carrying what you cannot carry. And sleep knowing that tomorrow is safely resting in my hands. Good night, my beloved child. I am here. I am near. And I will remain with you through every moment of this night. Amen. My beloved child. Tonight, before sleep completely takes over, I want to speak directly to your heart. Not to the part of you that others see. Not to the part of you that smiles during the day. Not to the part of you that appears strong. But to the deepest part of your heart. The place where your worries live. The place where your hidden fears remain. The place where your unanswered questions still linger. The place where you quietly carry burdens that nobody else knows about. I see that place. I know that place. And tonight, I am bringing my peace into that place. My child, you have carried enough. You have worried enough. You have struggled enough. You have fought enough battles for one day. Now it is time to rest. Not because every problem has disappeared. Not because every question has been answered. Not because every challenge has been solved. But because I am with you. And my presence changes everything. My beloved child, many of the burdens you carry were never meant to stay on your shoulders. You carry concerns about the future. You carry concerns about people you love. You carry concerns about finances. You carry concerns about health. You carry concerns about things beyond your control. And slowly those concerns become heavy. Very heavy. So heavy that they steal your joy. So heavy that they steal your sleep. So heavy that they steal your peace. Tonight, I am asking you to release them. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Right now, give them to me. Place them into my hands. Leave them there. Trust me with them. My hands are stronger than your fears. My wisdom is greater than your understanding. My power is greater than your circumstances. My love is greater than your worries. My child, there are moments when your heart becomes tired. Tired of waiting. Tired of hoping. Tired of trying. Tired of carrying responsibilities. Tired of pretending everything is okay. I understand that exhaustion. I understand that weariness. I understand every silent prayer. I understand every tear. And tonight, I want to give you rest. Real rest. Deep rest. Soul deep rest. The kind of rest that only comes from my presence. The kind of rest that reaches beyond circumstances. The kind of rest that remains even when life feels uncertain. My beloved child, listen carefully. You do not need to earn my peace. You do not need to deserve my comfort. You do not need to prove yourself worthy of my love. My peace is a gift. My comfort is a gift. My love is a gift. Receive it tonight. Receive it freely. Receive it completely. Allow my peace to settle over your heart like a gentle blanket. Allow my comfort to calm every anxious feeling. Allow my presence to quiet every restless thought. Allow my love to fill every empty place. My child, think about everything that is currently weighing on your heart. The worries, the disappointments, the fears, the frustrations, the uncertainties. Now imagine placing each one into my hands. One by one. Slowly. Completely. Do not hold anything back. Give me everything. The fear about tomorrow. Give it to me. The burden you have been carrying for months. Give it to me. The question you cannot answer. Give it to me. The situation you cannot control. Give it to me. Leave it all with me. You do not need to carry it tonight. My beloved child, as your heart becomes lighter, notice how my peace begins filling the empty spaces. Notice how calm begins replacing fear. Notice how trust begins replacing anxiety. Notice how hope begins replacing discouragement. This is what happens when you surrender your burdens to me. This is what happens when you trust me. This is what happens when you allow me to carry what was never meant for you to carry alone. My child, the night is quiet. The room is still. Your breathing is becoming slower. Your body is relaxing. Sleep is drawing closer. And I want you to know that you are safe. You are protected. You are loved. You are cared for. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not alone. I am here. Right now. Closer than you realize. Watching over you. Protecting you. Comforting you. Strengthening you. Loving you. My beloved child. Before you sleep, remember this truth. You do not have to have everything figured out. You do not have to know every answer. You do not have to control every outcome. You only need to trust me. Trust that I am good. Trust that I am faithful. Trust that I am working. Trust that I am leading you. Trust that I love you. Because all of those things are true. Tonight, release every burden. Release every fear. Release every anxious thought. Release every concern. And simply rest. Rest in my love. Rest in my promises. Rest in my presence. Rest in my peace. Sleep peacefully now, my beloved child. Sleep deeply. Sleep safely. Sleep without fear. For I am holding your heart. I am holding your future. I am holding your life. And I am not letting go. Good night, my child. My peace is with you. My love surrounds you. And my presence remains beside you throughout this entire night. Amen. My beloved child. Tonight, I want you to stop focusing on the storm and start focusing on me. I know there are situations in your life that feel overwhelming. Situations that seem bigger than you. Situations that keep you awake at night. Situations that make you wonder how everything will work out. I know every one of them. I know the details. I know the worries. I know the fears. And I know the outcome. Because nothing is outside my control. Nothing is beyond my power. Nothing is greater than me. My child, there have been moments when life felt like a storm. Waves crashing from every direction. Unexpected problems appearing. Disappointments arriving without warning. Questions multiplying faster than answers. Fear growing louder than faith. Perhaps you are in such a season right now. Perhaps your heart feels tired. Perhaps your mind feels overwhelmed. Perhaps your spirit feels weary. If so, listen carefully. The storm may be real, but my presence is more real. The challenge may be difficult, but my power is greater. The problem may seem large, but I am larger still. My beloved child, remember the storms I calmed. Remember the waves I commanded. Remember the winds that obeyed my voice. The same power that calmed those waters is available to you tonight. The same authority remains. The same love remains. The same faithfulness remains. I have not changed. And because I have not changed, you can trust me. My child, many times you focus on the size of the storm instead of the strength of your Savior. You measure the problem. You measure the obstacle. You measure the difficulty. But you forget to measure my power. You forget to measure my faithfulness. You forget to measure my love. Tonight, I want you to remember who I am. I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. I am the God who opens doors no one can shut. I am the God who provides in impossible situations. I am the God who restores what has been broken. I am the God who turns fear into peace. I am the God who walks with you through every storm. My beloved child, you do not need to carry the weight of every problem. You do not need to solve every situation. You do not need to have every answer. You do not need to know exactly how things will unfold. You only need to trust me. Trust me one day at a time. Trust me one step at a time. Trust me one prayer at a time. Trust me one moment at a time. Faith grows when you trust me in the middle of uncertainty. Peace grows when you trust me in the middle of waiting. Hope grows when you trust me in the middle of difficulty. My child, tonight, imagine every storm in your life being placed before me. Every challenge, every burden, every fear, every uncertainty, every unanswered prayer. Place them all before me. Now imagine me speaking peace over each one. Peace over your family. Peace over your finances. Peace over your future. Peace over your health. Peace over your relationships. Peace over your mind. Peace over your heart. Peace over your soul. My peace is not limited by circumstances. My peace is not dependent on perfect conditions. My peace comes from my presence. And my presence is with you right now. My beloved child, as you lie here tonight, allow your breathing to become slower. Allow your body to relax. Allow your thoughts to become still. The storm does not need to be solved tonight. The answers do not need to arrive tonight. The breakthrough does not need to happen tonight. Tonight is for rest. Tonight is for trust. Tonight is for peace. I am already working on what concerns you. I am already moving in ways you cannot see. I am already preparing answers you do not yet understand. Trust me, my child. There is no storm in your life that can separate you from my love. No failure, no disappointment, no mistake, no setback, no uncertainty. Nothing can remove you from my hands. Nothing can stop my love from reaching you. Nothing can prevent my faithfulness from surrounding you. You are secure. You are protected. You are loved. You are mine. My beloved child. The night is becoming quieter. Your eyes are becoming heavier. Your heart is becoming calmer. Sleep is drawing near. And before you sleep, I want you to hear these words. The storm will not last forever. The waiting will not last forever. The uncertainty will not last forever. But my love will. My peace will. My faithfulness will. My presence will. Forever. Sleep peacefully now. Sleep knowing that I am in control. Sleep knowing that I am making a way. Sleep knowing that I am carrying what you cannot carry. Sleep knowing that I am calming storms you cannot calm. Sleep knowing that I am watching over you. Rest, my beloved child. Rest in my promises. Rest in my peace. Rest in my love. And let the sound of my voice carry you gently into peaceful sleep. For I am here. I am near. And I will remain beside you throughout this entire night. Amen. My beloved child. The night is almost complete. Soon the darkness will give way to light. Soon a new day will begin. But before sleep fully carries you away, I want these final words to rest upon your heart. Listen carefully. You made it through today. You survived every challenge. You carried every burden you needed to carry. You faced every moment that came your way. And now you can rest. The day is finished. The striving is finished. The worrying is finished. The fear is finished. For this moment, simply rest with me. My child, there are things you understand. And there are things you do not understand. There are prayers already answered. And there are prayers still unfolding. There are blessings you can see. And there are blessings you cannot yet see. But through it all, one thing remains true. I have been faithful. I am faithful. And I will remain faithful. Not for a season. Not for a moment. But forever. When you look back on your life, you will see my fingerprints everywhere. You will see how I protected you. You will see how I guided you. You will see how I carried you. You will see how I opened doors. You will see how I closed doors. You will see how I turned pain into purpose. You will see how I transformed tears into strength. You will see how I never left your side. Even during the nights when you thought you were alone, I was there. Even during the days when you felt forgotten, I was there. Even during the storms when fear filled your heart, I was there. And I am here tonight. My beloved child. As sleep approaches, release every final burden. Release every final worry. Release every final fear. Release every final question. You do not need to carry any of it through the night. Leave it all with me. Leave your future with me. Leave your family with me. Leave your dreams with me. Leave your pain with me. Leave your disappointments with me. Leave your unanswered prayers with me. I can carry them. You can rest. My child, you are deeply loved. More deeply than you can imagine. You are fully known. Every thought, every fear, every hope, every prayer. I know it all. And still I love you completely. Nothing about you surprises me. Nothing about you pushes me away. Nothing about you makes me stop loving you. My love is constant. My love is steady. My love is eternal. And tonight, my love surrounds you completely. My beloved child, before the morning arrives, I want you to remember these truths. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not defeated. You are not without hope. You are not beyond healing. You are not beyond restoration. You are not beyond my reach. You are mine. And because you are mine, you are safe. Because you are mine, you are protected. Because you are mine, you are loved. Because you are mine, your future is secure. My child, sleep now. Let your breathing become slow and peaceful. Let your mind become quiet. Let your heart become still. Let every anxious thought fade away. Let every fear disappear into the distance. Let every burden leave your shoulders. And let my peace fill every part of your being. Sleep knowing that I am watching over you. Sleep knowing that I am protecting you. Sleep knowing that I am working on your behalf. Sleep knowing that tomorrow is already in my hands. Sleep knowing that my angels stand watch. Sleep knowing that my love never sleeps. Sleep knowing that my presence never leaves. The stars may fade. The night may pass. The morning will come. But my love for you will remain forever. So rest, my beloved child. Rest deeply. Rest peacefully. Rest safely. Rest in my presence. Rest in my promises. Rest in my love. And when morning comes, rise knowing that I am still with you. Just as I was yesterday. Just as I am tonight. Just as I will be forever. Good night, my beloved child. Sleep peacefully. Sleep without fear. Sleep in perfect peace. For I am with you. Always. Amen.